Following the removal of fuel subsidy by the federal government and its attendant effects on Nigerians, President Bola Tinubu is doling out about 2 billion naira for palliatives across the 36 states. This has prompted the state government to distribute bags of rice and other food items to the vulnerables in the society. This report, presented from our studio by our correspondent Fatou Kikunle, X-rays the distribution of the palliatives in the southwest states of Nigeria.
The removal of the fuel subsidy by President Bola Tinubu during his swearing-in ceremony on May 29, 2023, appears to have brought untold hardship on Nigerians in view of the rippling effect of the subsidy removal on the masses. To cushion the effects of the subsidy removal on Nigerians, especially the poor households in the society, President Tinubu announced 2 billion naira for the 36 states. In the southwest, all the 6 states have commenced the distribution of the palliatives. Regarded as the economic capital and nerve center of Nigerian, Lagos did not start the distribution of palliatives until September 3rd, when Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu flagged off the distribution of food palliatives with 500,000 vulnerable households expected to benefit.
Sure all the questions that we acknowledge the economic challenges being experienced at this time. The policies being implemented right now by the federal government are difficult but are necessary to be taken to reposition our economy on the path of sustainable development and prosperity for our citizens, and therefore appealing for the continued understanding of our citizens, all Lagosians.
2 days before Lagos commenced the distribution of palliatives, Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun flagged off the distribution of 300 bags of rice and palliatives at the arcade ground of the governor's office in Abeokuta. The 300,000 bags of rice of 10 kg were for distribution across the 5,400 polling units of the 3 senatorial districts of the state.
It is not easy to implement a policy like this. It certainly will come with some pain, but we definitely can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I want to plead with us to continue to be patient with us.
On August the 30th, Oyo State government started the distribution of food relief palliatives to the poorest people in the state, with the exercise kicking off in Oyo town and all the major zones simultaneously. While Governor Seyi Makinde flagged off in Oyo town, the Deputy Governor, Bayo Lawa, was in Saki and the Chief of Staff in Ogbomosho.
So we took our time to plan, because both in the short and long term, we are thinking about securing our economy. We bought an additional 37,000 bags of rice to add to the 3,000 bags from the federal government.
Osun State government inaugurated a committee for the distribution of palliatives on August 23rd, but it was not until the 30th of August that the distribution of palliatives started for the needy in the state.
We called a meeting of the stakeholders of the people of this state to come and discuss the modalities, the templates for the distribution of these palliatives.
Out of all the 6 southwest states in Nigeria, Ekiti State was the first to commence the distribution of palliatives, doing so on August 15th with the distribution of 3,000 bags of rice to cushion the effects of the subsidy removal. The distribution of palliatives spread across the 177 political wards in the 16 local governments of the state.
People's representatives, and we are doing that, and people are acknowledging that, and they are applauding it, and they are commending governor for his compassionate and selfless attitudes and behavior in leadership.
However, as the poorest and the most vulnerable in the society, who are the the palliatives are intended for, received the palliatives? To what extent has the palliatives cushioned the effects of the fuel subsidy removal?
Monetarily, you cannot put on this, based on 8,000 or what do you call it, you want to give to each person. And you remember during the COVID period, if nobody relieved any palliative from anybody. It's corruption-laden palliative. So if government actually want to mitigate the hardship of people, let them provide social infrastructure. That is, if you want to live here to Ibadan, instead of entering buses that will cost 20,000, government can bring his own buses to 10,000.
If you're even going to distribute the so-called palliative now, was the actual target? Were they actually reached out to? What was the distribution pattern? Rather, especially the local government, some of them, oh God, it's so annoying. So annoying for what we see in the past and presently. The common man will not get it. The real people, the real vulnerable persons will not get it in the community. Rather, it is the fat cows.
Like Oliver Twist, Nigerians across all socio-economic strata are demanding what they call the real palliatives, like bringing down the cost of transportation, increase in salary, among others, to actually feel the impact of palliatives from the government.